Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lavender Fir Farmstead. As promised, here is the video tour of our farm. This tour we will show you our barns, the inside and outside of all of our outbuildings, our garage, and the back patio. If you are just tuning in, be sure to go back and check out our first video where we show you the inside of our farmhouse. Along with showing you the outbuildings and barns today, we have also started clearing out a couple rooms and we've started on some demo, so we'll be showing you what we've been up to.
The garage. Lots of good stuff in here. So this building's falling down, and we are going to knock it down as one of the first things we do to the farm. There's quite a few vintage goodies in here Kais is very excited about. Cool mountain scene picture that I like, because I like those. I will. Lots of neat dressers. And this boy, he didn't come with the house though. Silly kids. But it is the craziest building we have. It gets smaller towards the end of the room. The floor goes up over there and the ceiling goes down. Kind of got like a funny house room. Lots of neat built-ins. On the other side of this wall, right in the corner of this window here, are the honeybees. I'll take you out there to see. But first, I'll show you stuff in the cupboards. Out to the back patio. So the back patio. I don't believe I showed you guys this door. There's the back door into the mudroom. But here's this little closet. Lots of kitchen appliances. I think we've got 5 or 6 bread machines. So message us. Let us know you need one. Lots of yard stuff. Go around to the honeybees. So the shrub that's up against the garage right here was much higher. There's the honeybees. We're gonna try and trap those and get them in a hive. This building's coming down through the rhododendron jungle. Almost like a rhododendron forest. See, I think I saw a Bigfoot. Or a T-Rex. That's the back of the garage, the house. Take you to the front. Neighbor's silo in the front. See up lawn, I call the football field because it's long and narrow like a football field. But there's the garage and the carport. slowly. And we're back around to the front. I'll just walk you out to the road from our back driveway. So this is the driveway where we get all of the running shots. The kids playing. Dinosaur. Here he comes. Probably a raptor. Let's see what type of dinosaur he is. What type of dinosaur? We might take this big long hedge out here. We'll do a cottage garden like we have at our Olympia house. But a little different. How'd you get up there?
Because there's a ladder. It can make me up here.
So here's the ladder setup we're working on. An old rope ladder from a play structure. Got a few rungs to replace, but I'm anchored at these stakes, so it's kind of at an angle to get up to easier into the tree. So here's the elm that you see out of the dining room window. So here's one of our more interesting plants that we have on the farm at the moment. This, I believe, is Jerusalem sage. It's very neat looking. So here is a shot of the addition. That's like a kitchen. There's the original house. That dormer up there is their stairwell mezzanine area. You can see the dining room window, and then there's the 3 windows that are in the bathroom upstairs. That's facing east. We will take that addition off and rebuild using the existing foundation, and we're thinking about doing a 2-story addition where you'd come out of the dormer into a master bedroom and master bathroom area. There's the top of the chimney that needs to come down. From the backyard to the front yard on the east side of the house. There's the dining room window and a jungle to get through. Lots of beautiful Japanese maples. Front porch. Some clematis climbing up the house. Sets up cooling towers off in the distance. From the patio through the backyard and heading to the orchard. Sorry for the wiggly. I'm wiggly. From the fruit tree orchard. There's what will be my workshop, a giant willow that I'm probably going to take down. Behind it is our short barn, which is the biggest building on our property. I think it's like 2,500 square feet. What are you guys doing?
That's a plane.
From the orchard over to the machine shed. We are going to take the machine shed and turn it into the Lavender Housewife World Headquarters. If you don't follow Kaisa and her business on Instagram, check out at the Lavender Housewife on Instagram. See all the neat and cool things that Kaisa sells. then here we have, and got with the farm, I'll start at this end. We got this early 50s International 350 utility. Looks to be pretty complete. Got this blade with it, and then a bucket, and behind it is an auger and a hay sickle. Another one of my favorite things on the farm is this old orchard cart. Unico modern barn equipment. Lots of old barn wood in here. And then we have old irrigation pumps, some sort of tank, and then our dump truck. Our dump truck is a 1949 Chevy 4400 1.5 ton dump truck. It too appears to be pretty complete. We got the sides and the back for the dump bed. I intend to not restore the truck and tractor, but to make them operable and something that is reliable and we can use on the farm. Next year we hope to grow giant pumpkins, take them to the county fair in this dump truck, and load them onto the dump truck with the tractor from the garden. Here's our new to us John Deere L110 automatic riding mower. The kids and I have been playing, well, I mean working, not playing. Pardon my coffee up there. So we'll get this stuff out of here. We'll shore up this building and pour a concrete slab. This will be his office beyond this wall. One of my favorite treasures is this stainless steel sink. I assume it was used for the milk production in the old dairy. And it was probably in the old milk house, which is just across the way. Over there. It's Missy. George's making a tower of logs. You're strong. And then here will be the office for the Lavender housewife. So we have brought over the washer and dryer, the tiller, blower, and weed eater. But everything else in here we bought when we bought the farm. All sorts of neat stuff in here. Pressure washer, welder, air compressor, torch. But this will be the office. From the machine shed, we'll move over to the pole barn. The pole barn will be my working shop. Make this all one big shop. Do concrete floor in there. Probably do some wood stoves in each of the buildings that we'll be using constantly. Like this wood shop, and then Kaisa's machine shop. This is where they used to store milk from the dairy before it went to the market. So we're thinking we might do a little studio or a guest cottage in here. All this homemade wine or champagne. Homemade champagne. I don't think it's good anymore. The walls in here are metal. It's very cool. Go over to the barns. There's Miss. She's always waiting for me. On the way to the barns, we have the old manure pit. There's a concrete pit right here that the manure from the dairy would go into, and it would compost in that concrete pit, and then they'd pump it out and fertilize the fields. I don't know for sure, but that's what Google tells me. Found this old tractor wheel in one of the barns. And then we got this concrete cattle trough, and there's some goldfish in there. Swimming around. First barn. I have moved stuff from our garage and our garden. And so everything in here is ours that we've moved here pretty much. Lots of random stuff. And I put all the kids' yard toys in here because it's dry and the floor is dirt so they can play and dig. This barn we have not made any plans to do anything with. But it's standing up straight. Needs lots of repair, but that's what we're good at. Repairing things. But that's a taller barn than this barn. It's real neat inside. I'll take you over there. Let's head over there. There's the grain silo. We'll look at that after the hay barn. Between the barns here is all concrete. We got lots of blackberries to clear out and all sorts of brush. I got for free out of Elma on the Craigslist. So we just had a party in here. And we're kind of set up and haven't quite cleaned up, but we cleaned up the barn for the party. There was hay everywhere. This is going to be our family venue for parties. There was a black Firebird in here from the 80s that I was really hoping would come with the house, but it didn't. One of the neighbors was leasing space, and he was keeping his things in here. What have you guys got?
Apples.
Let's see.
See apples?
What are you going to do with all those apples?
I'm going to feed the raptors.
Oh. So we'll leave the hay barn. I'll show you the opposite side here. We have a lean-to on the side that has 2 stables and some storage. So here's our pasture. And so last there was horses kept in here. So here's a bunch of pallets that we had the hay stored on in the barn. We moved them in here to make room for our party. Yeah, and this is Jora's raptor cage. But here's a shed off of the hay barn. That's our pasture. Take you over to the silo.
Daddy, did you open this?
Here's the silage silo. I've mowed a path to it so we could get to it easily. Inside the silo, we have lots of old cattle. See that? This would make a cool guest quarters too. All the white stuff on the ground are rodent bones from the owl pellets over the years. Excuse you.
Agnes, you have to lead. Lead away. I'm a little bit interesting.
So these neighbors here have hogs. But our property, yeah, flowers. Our property is where those blackberry bushes are. There's a gate back there. So this is ours here, but those barns are the neighbors. This is all ours. And Joyce sees an airplane. This is ours here. Where that orange container is, that's neighbors. That building and those buildings are neighbors. So we shall continue.
Watch out, buddy, there's a black pig. See your big bones, everybody.
Let's go to the bluff first.
Okay. Mommy.
What type of bug?
I don't know. It's a termite.
No, an earwig.
Earwig. Right, left side. Yep.
There are the towers. Here we are at our bench. So our property is just down there. Our property line stops. It goes all the way over towards that way. This all floods during the winter. You might be able to hear the neighbor's pigs, but there's wheat and corn out that way. Elk, deer, and bear out that way. We'll head over to this corner. First load to the curb out for free.
So here is our free pile so far.
Oh no! Oh no!
I should have backed the water out. Alright, my visor carpet.
Don't breathe that way.
Push hard.